What's up, guys? I'm back. It's Plus Unit Picks. I've got 3 of the sharpest MLB plays tonight, so stay locked in. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment right now on the video. Send it to somebody that could utilize this information. NBA Finals Game 1 was last night, and we had our 4 plays on that card. And before I get into the MLB plays, I want to, kind of update you on where we stand. So we went 3-1. We almost had that 4-0 sweep. But Mikal Bridges let us down on points, rebounds, and assists. He came so close. We just needed 18. He literally ended the game with 15. So kind of an off night for him, but the Knicks obviously prevailed. Check out my winnable page for the final update whenever, a game is in session. But the game just ended, so we're good there. But we're going back to baseball tonight. 3 MLB plays, like I said, on Underdog. 2 early afternoon games. Sign up on Winnable. Free membership gets you everything the moment I drop it, sent to your phone via text or email. All right? So let's get into it. With that being said, before we do it, if you're not on Underdog yet, as I had mentioned, these plays are on Underdog tonight. You should be. All right? So Underdog, for new users, has a sign-on bonus where if you spend $5 on their platform, you get $50 deposited into your account. Yeah, so that's a 10x multiple just for signing up as a new user and betting $5. Use my code that you see right here on the screen, plus, PLUS. You also see it here at the bottom of the screen. That's all you have to do to unlock the code, all right? So very easy to do, very simple, okay? It's just 4 letters. That's it, all right? So download it from the Google Play Store or the App Store. Very easy. Don't forget to do that. Also, if you're already on Underdog, check out Novig. Novig has a really good offer right now as well. Typically, it's basically the same offer where if you spend $5 as a new user on their platform, they'll give you $50 in your sports betting account. So all you have to do is use my code PLUSUNIT. It's a little bit harder, not that much hard, right? Plus unit, PLUSUNIT, that's all together, no spaces. So use my code, check out Novig, 2 offers, 2 potential platforms, guys, 2 bonuses. So don't make it harder than what it has to be, guys. Take the low-hanging fruit, stack your bankroll the easiest way possible. With that being said, we're going to move into the first play on the card. For MLB MLB Thursday, we're going to take Miguel Andujar. We're going to fade him on hits, runs, and RBIs. It's the Padres game at noon. Padres versus Phillies. We actually have 2 plays on this game. So Miguel Andujar, a little bit about him. He's on a little bit of a hitting streak. So he's been one of the hottest bats in the National League over the last week. He just went 11 for 32 in an 8-game hitting streak with 7 RBIs and 6 runs scored, a .344 average in that span. So that's a pretty good hot streak in my opinion. I'm not going to pretend that it's not happening, but here's the thing for this play. He's going up against none other than Zach Wheeler. So he's going to be on the mound, and Wheeler is on a completely, different level right now. So Wheeler has an ERA of only 2.27, and get this, he's got a ratio of strikeouts to batters walked at 40-9. Okay, so that's across 43.2 innings. One of the best pitchers in baseball right now. His weighted on base average against is ridiculous right now. It's .222. So batters are not doing too much against him right now. Andujar's hot streak, I think, meets Wheeler's elite stuff in an afternoon game where the Padres are on the road and hot streaks end against elite pitching. So another reason why is I like the tool in terms of what it's saying with outlier.bet. Over the past 5 games, if you faded him, you would have cashed 80% of your tickets, 4 out of 5. He had an outlier performance where he had 2 hits against the Phillies, against a different starting pitcher, obviously, in this series. But like I said, 4 out of 5 games, if you would have faded him, you would have cashed. Over the past 10 games, if you faded him, you would have cashed 70% of your tickets. So As I had mentioned, Wheeler is on another level right now. I'm going to cover him here in a little bit. Look at the matchup. That's what I like the most. He's faced Wheeler. I zoomed in a little bit. He's faced Wheeler. Andujar has faced Wheeler as a right-handed batter versus right-handed pitcher situation. 8 plate appearances. His average is only 1.143. That's it. His batting average is very low. And his on-base percentage is .25. He's only had 1 hit with a 12.5% strikeout ratio. Now, Wheeler does really, pretty solid against right-handed batters. And Andujar, he has a higher batting average against right-handed pitchers. But hey, I'm not worried about that because just look at the matchup between the two of them. So take that. We have every reason to take that as far as fading Andujar on hits, runs, and RBIs. With that being said, we're going to move to the second play on the card, and that's none other than Zach Wheeler. We're going to take Zach Wheeler on under 1.5 walks allowed. So as I just talked about, Wheeler is like playing, some of the best baseball across the league, as a starting pitcher. So I think this is one of the cleanest plays on the card. Wheeler just had 9 walks, like I just talked about, across 43.2 innings this season. So that's barely 2 walks per start on average. He's one of the most elite command pitchers in the National League. And against the Padres lineup does not walk a ton themselves. Wheeler is going to be in attack mode from the first pitch. So his average exit velocity is just 88.2 miles per hour. So batters are not really squaring him up. And he is not falling behind in the counts, which is very important. So when a pitcher doesn't fall behind on counts, he's not, walking a lot of guys. The walks are low. The walk numbers are very low. So Wheeler's one of those guys. He's gone multiple starts without issuing a single walk this season. So I have every reason to fade him on walks allowed. As far as not taking the over, we're taking the under. If you look at the past 5 games, he's performed well with that stat line. 100%, 5 out of 5, you're cashing 100% of your tickets if you're betting on this guy. Over the past 10 games, it's a bit lower at 60%. It's still 6 out of 10. Strong numbers there, strong data. And then 20 games over a longer stretch, it's still pretty strong at 60%. So we've got every reason to like this and, take the under on 1.5 walks. So yeah, we're going to take that as the second play on the card. The third and final play, we're going to go to another 12 noon game, 12:35, just a little bit later. It's going to be the Orioles and Red Sox. So I'm taking Wilyer Abreu. We're going to take him on over hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5 on the over. Here's why. Abreu is one of the most underrated outfielders in the AL. And the advanced numbers back it up completely. His hard hit rate is 42.2% with an 11.2% barrel rate. So well above league average on contact quality. He's batting at .262 on the average. So for the season, his underlying numbers suggest he's making consistent, hard contact. So that's a great sign, great indicator. He's a 2-time Gold Glove winner who bats in the heart of Boston's lineup. He's getting about 3 to 4 bats every game, plate appearances in a favorable home environment at Fenway Park. It's hard to hit homers there, but hey, he's at home against the Orioles. His weighted on-base average is .339, and his exit velocity numbers say that he's got a dangerous bat right now. He's producing across hits, runs, and RBIs on a consistent basis. We're going to check out his numbers. Over the past 5 games, if you took him on the over, you would have cashed 60% of your tickets. Over the past 10 games, it's at 50%. The main thing that I like here, not quite the head-to-head matchup, but obviously the 60%. That's a pretty strong stat line for me. But look at who he's facing. He's facing Trevor Rogers. That's one of the main things. That's one of the main reasons why I picked this one. Trevor Rogers is a left-handed pitcher. Abreu's a left-handed batter. So this is a matchup situation. If you look at the They've only had one matchup, and Abreu was not productive, but that's just one. That's not a strong sample size. But here's what I like. Against left-handed batters, Abreu is killing it. He's had 75 plate appearances. His average is .418 against left-handed pitchers. Now, the crazy thing is, Trevor Rogers, he's a left-handed pitcher, but he performed really well against left-handed batters. But I feel like Abreu has, the edge, right? So I'm taking this for that reason mainly. And then the fact that Abreu, he's a great hitter. So we have every reason to lock that in. And that's going to about do it, guys. Those are my 3 official MLB plays on Underdog. We're going to do a recap. I've got Miguel Andujar on under for the Padres-Phillies game on hits, runs, and RBIs. And then I have Zach Wheeler on the under for walks allowed at 1.5. And then finally, we've got Wilyer Abreu on the over for hits, runs, and RBIs. Like I said, tell the play on Underdog. Download the app. Use my code PLUS. If you're already on Underdog, use my code PLUSUNIT through Novig, PLUSUNIT. That'll get you access and unlock the bonus codes, that'll unlock the sign-up bonus as a new user. With that being said, that'll about do it, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you like versus what you didn't like, what you're going to tell versus what you're going to fade, and I'll see you guys in the next one.